Hello, good morning, everyone. Can you able to hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Mm, okay, I think there's only five people. So let's wait for a couple of minutes so that others can join. So in the meantime, like anyone can summarize like what we have just discussed in the previous session. Like what are the things that we have discussed? Hello, guys, can you able to hear me? Hello,
Yes, sir.
hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, what are the topics we have gone through yesterday? So like it is
Data
yeah good.
pre-processing.
Okay, great. Then yeah, one thing is data pre-processing where we have just cleaned the data. We have removed the null values and duplicate values, and we have found how to use the drop in and fill in when to use and where to use which kind of method. So yeah, one is data pre-processing. The next thing what we have used, what we have seen in the last session. Yeah, guys. So,
Visualization.
okay, data visualization. Yeah, so we have just gone through one of the important library, Matplotlib, using which we have seen different plots like line plot, bar plot, and then something called as histogram, like those things. So yeah, and we have seen one more thing. Can anyone able to recall that? Hello. So I will say the topic. You guys say me which are the things that we have discussed in that topic. Like we have seen about data manipulation, right? So what are the topics inside data manipulation? Hello. Guys, we have seen about data manipulation. Is it right? Yesterday. Guys, we have seen about data manipulation, right? Like filtering and then how to go for aggregate function usage and then grouping of function, right?
yes,
Okay, so yeah, this is all about like how we can process the data, and then how we can remove the null values, and how we can go for something like doing some kind of feature engineering kind of thing by using the filtering kind of thing. So, and then we went for data visualization through Matplotlib. Okay, so today our focus is on to data visualization, but using the different library like that is Seaborn, and then we're gonna see some basics of statistics. So this is once we complete this module is gonna end. Okay, so wait a minute. I will share my screen. Okay, so let me know if my screen is visible to you guys. um, yeah, guys, is my screen is visible?
yes,
Okay, that's great. Okay, so today we're gonna see an important library for visualization. So it's a Seaborn. So we will start the session. I think, yeah, we can start. So Seaborn is a built-in package which is built on top of Matplotlib in order to provide a like a more interactive kind of plots. The plots which we are gonna look now is gonna be completely enhanced version of which we have seen in the Matplotlib. Okay, so I think we will directly move jump onto the examples. So here the thing is in order to import the Seaborn, I think you guys already know, no? So in order to install the Seaborn, what is the command we need to use? Pip install Seaborn, right? So that is what a command for installation. So in order to import the Seaborn, what is the command? I think we have already imported Seaborn. So what is the command for importing Seaborn means? We need to go for import Seaborn as SNS. Okay, this is how we can import the Seaborn. So now whenever we need Seaborn, we need to just use its alias name like SNS. Okay, so now what we're gonna do means we're gonna SNS dot load dataset. So now not gonna create the dataset by our own. This load dataset, what it gonna do means it gonna has some inbuilt dataset. Now I'm gonna import the tips dataset, which is already inbuilt in the Seaborn. So through which we're gonna see some kind of visualization. So Seaborn, that is SNS dot load dataset. Within that, we need to specify the dataset that we need. So tips is a dataset. I'm storing it to the value of tips. Okay. So this is how the dataset looks. Okay, guys. Till this stage, can you guys able to understand how I'm loading the predefined dataset in the Seaborn? Right? Is there any doubts?
No.
Okay, that's great. So now once the data set we have loaded, we need to now know about what this data set says, right? So first thing, so it has the tips data set is like it is like a restaurant kind. It's a kind of a restaurant where we'll be having a total bill and what is the tips rate they are giving. Sex is like a gender, whether it's a male or female, and whether they have used a restaurant for smoke or not. Whether the person is a smoker or not. Then what kind of day it is, whether it is a Sunday, Monday, like that. So then what is the time, whether it is a dinner or it's a lunch or breakfast, like this. Sorry, I think only two, I think so. One is a dinner and then lunch, I think. Next, what is the size the tables have book? Okay, so guys, can you able to now able to understand the data set, what this data set means? So we can proceed further for a visualization. So I will come once
Oh,
again. Okay, so this is a tips data set where we'll be having a total bill and what is the tips rate they have given for the bill, and then what is the gender, and then whether there is he or she is a smoker or not, and then what is the day, whether it is a Sunday, Saturday, or like that, and then what is the timing, like whether it's a dinner or lunch, and then finally the size. Okay, guys, can you able to understand this data set?
yeah.
Okay, so moving forward, like now the first chart that we're gonna make is the scatter plot. Okay, so SNS. So how we can define the scatter plot means SNS dot scatter plot. In the x-axis, I need total bills. Okay, we are having total bills this column, and in y-axis we need to have the bill, like the tips. Okay, total bills in the x-axis, tips in the y-axis, and the data is from which data set? Tips data set, right? This is a variable. Then we need to give hui. Hui means like so it will give the color to our projected data. Okay, here the color is time. Okay, the time is here, whether it's the dinner or lunch. Then we are specifying the style by using the time itself. Okay, the same thing we specify for time. So then we are giving the title for this plot. You can see using Matplotlib, I'm just placing the title by using scatter plot example and then matplotlib.show. So this is the reason I'm just say scatter Seaborn is built on top of Matplotlib. I'm using this PLT from the Matplotlib, right? So PLT is the alias name which is given to the Matplotlib. So now you guys can see the Seaborn is built on top of Matplotlib, right? Now you guys can understand why I'm saying that code. Okay, so this is what the scatter plot that I'm getting. I think I will just zoom little bit in so that you guys can see the interest. Okay, so in the x-axis we are having total bill, and the y-axis we are having tips, and we are having the legend for time. So whether it is a lunch or dinner. So and the scattered like this. Okay, so whenever the total bill is 10, the tips is almost like nearly 1.9 dollar they are giving as a tips. Okay, so this is how the scatter plot looks. We you need to uh, see in an inference in a manner of x and y. So we will be doing for a line chart. No, similarly we need to do, and it is very important for finding the correlation between two variables. So total bills and tips, how they are correlated. So using this plot, guys, tell me how they are correlated, whether there is a correlation, positive correlation or negative correlation or no correlation. Guys, your perspective on this data set through this visualization.
Positive correlation.
Yeah. So what is the reason?
Uh, as the amount of bill is increasing, the tip size is also increasing.
Yeah, that's great. So whenever the amount they are paying for the total bill is increasing, the tips also increase. So it is positively correlated. So whenever you consider to create a model which is gonna find the tips, you need to consider the total bills, right? Because it is positively correlated. So whenever we could build a model, we need to use this total bills as an input, okay, in order to have a tips as an output. Okay, so this is what. So whenever you want to find the relationship, you need to go for a scatter plot. Okay, hope you guys are noting down. Okay, so moving on to the next graph. Before that, a scatter plot, like it's a simple as explanation. A scatter plot is a useful for visualizing the relationship between two continuous variables. Here, total bills and tips are plotted with different colors and markers indicating the time of day. That is, either it is a lunch or dinner. Okay, so it's a simple explanation which we have just discussed. Okay. Next, we are going for a box plot. Okay, in order to plot a box plot, we need to go for xns dot box plot, and in x-axis I'm going to give day. Okay, so what is day means? Here day, whether it is a Sunday, Saturday, like that. Okay, and Monday, like that. Okay, and in a y-axis I'm going to give the total bill, right? So let's see, total bill is this column. I'm just giving it. Okay, and then data. So what is the data? This is a variable that has a data, right? Tips is a variable that has a data. So that's it. I'm just defining it, and then I'm giving the title as box plot, and then plt.show. Okay, so this is what the box plot looks like. Okay, in the x-axis we are having day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and then total bill in the y-axis, and this is how the box plot looks. Okay, so guys, anyone has an idea of how to interpret from the box plot?
It works on the five number summary.
Sorry.
It works on the five number summary. So the
Okay.
middle value, the
Hmm.
median, then
Okay.
the just left the median is the first quartile, then
Okay.
next to the is the second quartile,
Okay.
and the minimum value after removing the outlier will be in the left side and the maximum value in the right side, and the
That's great.
circles are the outliers.
Great. 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 This is how you need to visualize. So whenever you want to find how the data is what to say, how the data is projected within a column, you can go for a box plot, right? So as your friend is mentioning, now we're gonna see different components in the box plot. Okay. Consider this Thursday. Okay. So what is the maximum value we are having in Thursday? Consider only this box plot. Okay, what is the maximum value we are having in Thursday?
30.
Yeah, so this is what the maximum value. Okay, so it is 30. And what is the minimum value we are having?
Around 7 to 8.
Yeah, 7 to 8. So this is the max and minimum value. And what is the first quartile value?
It is around 12.
Great. What is the third quartile value?
20.
Yeah, so what is it like? We will be seeing it as a middle value, right? So like yeah, what is it?
70 or 60.
Yeah, that's great. So other than this bubbles we are having, the circles we are having, these are outliers. Okay, so guys, this plot is very very important. When you have a huge volume of data, you guys need to understand that once we plot these plots, you can remove the values which are more than, I think, 31, right? 30, because it is a maximum value. You can remove the other values because these outliers may cause your model to overfit, right? So this is how you can just able to remove the data. So you can, what you can make means, you can make the model generalized. Okay, so this is a way how you can handle. So we are saying data pre-processing, no, the visualization is also a kind of data pre-processing. Okay, guys, can you able to understand why we are just plotting this box plot? Guys, you can
Finding
chat
the
in the,
outlier.
Great, great, great. Okay, yeah.
Sir, can we trim or cap also now? Is it necessary to always remove the outlier? Is there any
Okay.
means kinds of method like we can take this outlier like trim, capping?
Yeah. So the thing is, this once the visualization is ready, now you can see no in this column, in the Thursday column, Thursday group, we are having whenever the value is more than 30, it is considered as the outlier for this column. Once you remove and train it, the model will be generalized. But when you implement or when you use this outlier together with the data which is present already, the model will be not that much generalized. There will be a possibility of bias in the model. Okay. So is it answered your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, any doubts in the blocks plot? It can be any doubt. So have you guys understand it? If you guys understand, just put yes in the chat box, so that only I can understand. Like you guys are able to understand. Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you. So okay, that's great. Okay. So moving on to the next plot. Okay, before that, the explanation of it. So a box plot can also be called as a whisker plot. Summarize the data using the median, quartile, and then potential outliers. This example shows the distribution of total bills across different days of the week. Okay. Now we are gonna see heat map. Guys, this is also gonna be somewhat trickier plot, but it is very useful while you are building the model. Okay. So heat map works on only numerical data. Okay. So what I'm gonna do means you guys see here, this is what the data we are having, but I'm saying that heat map will work only for the numerical data, because like this heat map can project the numerical data only. Okay. You guys say me which are the columns that contain only numerical value in our data set.
Total bill size,
Okay. Total bill.
tip
Okay. And then
size.
okay, size. So these three columns is a column which we can plot it in the heat map. Okay. So in order to like filter the column, like kind of a data manipulation. So how we can do that means dataset name, that is tips dot select d types. Okay, data types which includes only number value. Okay, as your friend is mentioning, we are having only number value. See here, we are having total bill, tips, and then we are having the size. That's it. So this is how we can filter only numerical column of the data set. Okay, guys, these are some of the nuances you guys need to know. So whenever you go for building the model, you need to go for a pre-processing kind of thing. That time you need to use these things. Okay, so consider everything in a generalized manner, and then whenever we are building a model, you guys need to come up with these answers. Okay, so yeah. So the next thing, once we have this data, I'm gonna use this entire data. Okay, so yeah, you will be getting the code. Sure. Yeah. So you will be getting this entire data, right? This data is gonna have the only numerical column, and dot correlation. What it will do means it will find the correlation between each and every respective features. Okay, and I'm gonna paste it to the variable called as CORR, correlation, and then correlation. Once I print it, you guys see here, total bill, both are same, so we are having a correlation of 1. Tips correlation of 1. Size correlation of 1. So the diagonal has the more correlation, because we are just comparing only same features twice. Okay, when you are having total bills and tips, the correlation is nearly 60. Okay, when you are having total bills and size, it is like nearly 50. Okay, then tips and total bill, it is similar. Okay, guys, see here, total bill and tips is 67, tips and total bills are 67. You can able to grasp the thing, right? In either ways it is same. Similarly, tips and size is 48, and size and tips are 48. Okay, and we are having size and total bill and size, so both are going to be same. Guys, can you able to understand this correlation matrix?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So now this is what our data. I'm going to use this as a data, and I'm going to use sns.heatmap. I'm going to pass this data inside it and annotate equal to true. It will just give these annotations. Okay, true means it will give these annotations. I'm going to use matplotlib plt dot title. I'm going to use the title and then plt dot show. Okay, guys, see here, this table is converted into a heat map kind of thing. The table you are seeing is correlation table. Here it is an heat map. That's it. So diagonal is one, whereas total bill, and then we are having tips, right? So it is nearly 68%, and total bill and size 60%. Similarly, guys, can you able to understand the heat map now and how we
Yes,
can
sir.
interpret? Okay, okay, that's great. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So we can find the explanation. Okay, so it's a simple explanation. Heat map visualize the data in a matrix form with color representation, which represent the magnitude of each and every value. Okay, how they are, how relationship, how they are related to each other. Okay, so in this example, the heat map is used to display the correlation between different numerical values in the tips data set. Okay, so I think this is what about heat map, which is used to find the correlation of the numerical value. Okay, so next we are going to see the pair plot. Okay, so pair plot is also going to find the relationship only, but in somewhat different manner. Okay, so pair plot, sns.pair plot, we're going to give tips. Tips is the dataset name. Okay, who, as I mentioned earlier, it is gonna give a color kind of thing. Okay, time is what I'm using for color, that is lunch or dinner. Then color palette, here we are using cool warm. Cool warm, there are different color patterns are available. Cool warm is somewhat highlight the most. Okay, so I am using. Okay, so you can go for the documentation, you can see. Then I'm going to use plt dot sub uh, title. Okay, and pair plot example, and I'm giving the y-axis range. So somewhat like in the subplot, I need to give the title somewhat lower than the top. Okay, so I'm giving y is equal to 1.02. Then I'm giving plt dot show. That's it. Okay, see here, guys, can you able to see this plot? Wait, just zoom out a little bit so you can see the entire plot. Guys, can you able to see this plot entirely? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what the pair plot. Okay, so in the x-axis we are having total bill, tip, and size. The y-axis we are having size, tip, and total plot. It is more like a more like heat map. But guys, see here, we are having total bill and total bill. Both are same feature, and here it is giving the distribution of time. That is lunch and dinner. Lunch is this much distributed, and then lunch, and then this is dinner, right? This is this much distribution. Okay, just can you able to understand this plot, total bill and total bill? Just can you able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this will give the distribution plot. Okay, then total bill, and we are having tips column. Okay, right? So it gives the scatter plot of lunch and dinner. So I think anyone can explain what this plot says. Actually, we are seeing this only.
Linear relationship, sir.
Yeah, it is positively related. Linear relationship, and it is positively related. Okay, that's great. Okay, now total bill and size. Say what is it? What this visualization says.
Positive correlation.
Mhm. How you are saying it's positively correlated? So this is positively correlated. That is no problem. But when
Negative.
okay, so yeah, how it is negative? Is
Sir,
there any
actually, there is no any linear relationship finding, and
Yeah.
it's like decreasing from up top to bottom. I think
Okay, how you are saying it is decreasing?
by seeing this graph, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's the reason I'm just asking, because like here it is increasing, right? So how
Yeah,
you are saying it is decreasing? Because like for my understanding, like there is no concept like a decreasing, because like for increasing and decreasing there should be some kind of a like group kind of thing. Here you can see, no, whenever the data point is correlated, it is just getting to increase. Okay, but here there is no increase also, and there is no decrease also. What is this then?
stable.
No, not stable. There is no correlation. Whenever you go for a total bill for size, there is no relation. Okay, is can able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so someone just explain this row. Anyone explain this row? So
Sir,
yeah, good.
sir, total bill and tips showing a linear relationship, and
Great.
tip
Whether it is a
here
positive or
tip
negative. Wait. Positive or
positive,
negative?
sir.
Great. Next.
टिप का टिप के साथ सर डिस्प्लॉट टाइप ऑफ काइंड्स ऑफ फॉर्मेशन
Hmm.
बिकॉज सेम का सेम के साथ बनता है सर
Okay. Great. Okay.
एंड थर्ड वन नो
Hmm.
रिलेशनशिप
Okay. Size and tips has no relationship. Okay. So anyone else just try this row?
So no correlation of
Okay. For
size with total bill and tip.
great. Okay. Then
The size has the distribution with size.
okay. Okay. So I will tell one more thing. Okay. Since these are like a normal distribution, these things I will say they are like like what to say, the distribution is not like a normalized thing. Okay, it is positively skewed, right? It is positively skewed. See here, it is positively skewed. When we have a normal distribution, it should be like this, right? A proper distribution. It should be a bell-like curve. Left side and right side should be equally distributed. So here it is positively skewed. From this, we can get an understanding. Whenever you gonna build a model on top of it, it gonna overfit, because we are having data in only one direction. Okay, guys, can you able to understand from this visualization? I'm telling lots of insights. Okay, so this is how you guys need to understand the visualization and come up with different insight. I'm saying any model you just train with the data set, I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it. The reason is the data is skewed. Okay, guys, can you able to understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So a simple explanation: a pair plot shows the pairwise relationship in a data set. Each variable is plotted against um, each other variable, providing a comprehensive view of relationship. The hue parameter differentiates the data points based on categorical values, the variables, time in this case. Okay, this is a simple explanation. So, guys, like I think we have covered pair plot. Like that's the last plot I'm having for Seaborn. Okay, so there are multiple plots, but these plots are very important. Okay, so today we have seen in the Seaborn, we have seen a scatter plot where it is gonna find the relationship. It is like a dot plot, and we have seen about box plot, which is used to find the outliers, and we have seen about heat map, which shows the like association and correlation between two different variables, and not two, all the numerical variables. And finally we have seen about Matplotlib, how the distribution occurs for each and every variable. Okay, guys, these plots are very much important, and for Matplotlib also, Seaborn also, we have seen nearly like 10 plots, I think so. Okay, so yeah, guys, so so now I'm gonna ask a question to everyone. Okay, if possible, you guys can unmute yourself and then explain what it requires, and then if not, means you can put it in the chat box also. No problem. Okay. So first question, like when you will be using the scatter plot?
when we have to find the relationship between two variables.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Any other answer, guys? Guys, any other answer? Hello. Guys, any other answer rather than like finding the relationship? Okay, I think that's it. Okay. So next, why we use box plot? What is the necessity of using box plot?
To find out the outliers or the values in the insights like in which quartile the data falls.
Okay. We will tell in this manner, like in order to get a statistical inference about the columns, we can go for a box plot. Okay. So why we use? Yeah, go ahead.
To detect the outliers.
Yeah. Okay. That's what the box plot. That's great. Anyone else? Guys, please be interactive so that only you guys can learn more things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We will go for the next plot. Okay. Okay, that's great. To bind the non-outlying values and identifies outlier. That's great. Okay, that's a great answer. Okay. So yeah. So the next plot, what is the next plot? We have seen about heat map. Why we use heat map?
In order to find out the correlationship between the two variables.
Okay. Is it a two variable?
What's that?
Is it a two variable?
Two or more variables, sir.
Okay. The variable should be
Uh, numerical.
that's great. It should be numerical, right? So whenever you're gonna create a heat map, it should be numerical values only. Okay. So finally, we have seen pair plot. Okay, guys, anyone explain pair plot other than these four members? I need someone else. Please, guys, like put it in the chat also. No problem for me. So why we use pair plot? Hello, guys, just explain in the chat also. No problem for me. Or if you guys doesn't understand, just ask me. I will be explaining again. Okay, guys, why we use pair plot? Hello, guys, can you able to hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, anyone explain like why we use pair plot?
Sir, distribution of one variable to the other variable,
Okay.
like
Okay.
numerical.
That's great. That's great. Okay. So we'll get a normal distribution, and then also like whether it is a positively correlated, and then we will be having no relation. So using this plot, we can understand the data properly. Okay. So that's it, guys. The all about the data visualization. Next, we are going moving on to a new topic like probability basics and descriptive statistics. Okay. Before going for this, guys, just explain what are the things that you know in probability, like probability and statistics. Hello. Okay, mean, median, mode. Yeah, okay, that's great. Okay. Hey, anyone else?
Sir, in probability, we count the outcome of the event based on the
Okay.
condition.
Okay. Mhm, okay. 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 So yeah, that is what we're gonna see. We're gonna see three different topics in this. So which will be very basics and very important for doing the data analysis kind of thing. Like whenever you build a model, you need to know the mathematical behind it. Yeah, measure of central tendency and measure of distribution. Yeah, yeah. And you guys don't need to worry about more things. It was like I'm gonna give some basics understanding only, so you guys can easily understand this. So hopefully it will be very easier for you guys. Okay. So first thing we're gonna see means introduction to probability. Probability is the measure like likelihood of an event to occur. Whenever you spin a coin, it will be like head or tail, right? So what is the possibility of it means one divided by two. So one is the possibility of it, and it will be two, like whether it can be a head or tail. So that's what the probability means. Okay. So like I'm gonna define a sample space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the fair outcome is 4. Now you guys tell me what is the probability of getting 4 in the sixth trial. We will be saying 4 divided by 6, right?
1/6.
Mm. So it will be 1 by 6. So I'm wrong. Okay, sorry. So it will be like 1 by 6. So in the sixth trial, it will be only 1, right? So this is what a basic probability means. Guys, can you able to understand?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, tell me. Okay, I am having a question. Okay, for you guys. So I'm rolling a die. Okay, dice. Okay. So what is the probability of getting one? You guys need
One
to.
by six.
1
Yeah,
by
1 by 6.
6.
Okay, explain it. Explain it. How you are saying 1 by 6?
Yeah, the favorable event of getting one is 1, and the total outcomes in a dice is 6. So the probability will be 1/6.
Okay, that's great. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna see. We're gonna see a simple explanation. Like probability is a calculation of ratio of favorable outcome to the number of possible outcomes. Okay, as your friend just mentioned, the same thing. So whenever I roll a die, the number of possible outcomes is 6, but the favorable outcome which I need is 1. So 1 by 6. Okay. Next, we moving on to the descriptive statistics. So descriptive statistics, what it does means it gonna give us a summary about the data. So using the measures like one of your friend has given in the chat, like mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. Okay, so I'm gonna take this data frame, name, age, and city. Now we're gonna find the descriptive statistics of age column. Okay, guys, see here, we are just mentioning the data frame column name, df age, and I'm just giving dot mean. That's it. Okay, it is gonna return the mean value. It's a simple. Okay, in Python it is very simple. Mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. Now I'm gonna print everything. Okay, we are having mean value, median value, mode, variance, and standard deviation. Okay, so what is a mean value actually? Someone define what is mean.
Average.
B.
Okay. Okay, okay. So can we say in this manner, like average of the entire data that we are having? Is it right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So whenever column age mean means, so in the entire column data of age, the mean value that is the average age in that column is 27.2. That is 27 is the age. Okay. So then what is median?
Central value, sir.
Sorry.
Central value.
Okay. How you can arrive the center value?
In form of, first of all, in arrange in ascending order,
Okay.
and according to the central tendency
Okay.
from left or right, wherever the central uh, data is related, that's my median.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Okay. So any other answer? Like median is middle value. Okay, your friend has explained in an easier manner. Okay, we need to give an ascending order, and then we need to like mm, find the median value. So what is the mode?
The highest
Most occurring
frequency value
value.
in the distribution.
Okay, yeah, some other answer. Yeah,
Most occurring value.
okay. Most occurring value is the like a proper context. Yeah, someone also. Yeah, most occurring element. That's great. Okay, so 28 is the age which is occurring mostly. So that only we are having the mode value. So then, what is meant by variance, guys?
The spread of data.
Yeah, that's great. So how we can define it means like we can define in this manner. Okay, yeah, difference from a mean value. Yeah, your friend has explained. We are having a mean value. How much difference or deviation from it? Okay, that is what the variance. That is what the exact how we can define the variance. Okay, then what is meant by standard deviation, guys? Hello.
The value is how much deviated from the mean.
Okay, then what is meant by variance?
Variance is the overall spread of data.
Yeah, overall spread of data from mean. Then what is standard deviation? Okay. So, guys, do you guys know about the formula for standard deviation? Average
It's
of
a
variance. Yeah.
root of
Root of.
variance.
That's it.
Variance.
So you guys should have said this thing because like both are same. I'm just asking that's the thing only. So whenever you find a variance, once we give the root, then that's it. So average of variance is called as a standard deviation. Okay. Both are like spread of data from the mean value. Okay. So this is what all about descriptive statistics. Okay. So now we're going for probability distribution. There are different distribution available, guys. So there are Poisson distribution, linear distribution, and then we will be having binomial distribution, and then we will be having Poisson, like different distribution. But here we're gonna find a use a very common distribution. Okay, a probability distribution describes how the values of a random variable distributed. Okay, now the example that we're going to see here is normal distribution, or we will be saying as a Gaussian distribution, which is very important distribution that we guys need to do. Okay, so I'm using a Matplotlib, okay, and then NumPy library to create a normal distribution data. I'm defining the mean value as 0 and then standard deviation as 1, and I'm gonna create a data. Okay, NP, which is a NumPy dot random normal distribution, right? I'm going to create a normal distribution where my mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. I need 1000 values. Okay, now I'm going to create a histogram. So in the meantime, guys, say me what a histogram will do. So how you say histogram? What a histogram will give you inference?
It will describe the distribution in 30 bins. All the 1,000 values will
That's great. Okay.
be.
So we are having a data and the bin is 30 and density also true. That means we will be giving the color to it, and alpha value is 0.6 and we are giving color as green. Okay. And we are giving a title as normal distribution. Finally, we're going to plot it. Okay. Guys, see here, as I'm mentioning before, like normal distribution. You guys see, it is like a bell-like curve. Okay, it is not positively skewed or negatively skewed. It is normal distribution. So this is how a normal distribution graph should look like. Okay, guys, can you able to understand?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so it's a simple explanation. A symmetric distribution where most values clustered around the mean. Okay, mean is like the center. So you guys see there is more dense value occurring here. Okay, so that is what we are calling it as normal distribution. Okay, so yeah guys, I think, guys, any doubts still here? Like we have seen about data processing, and then we seen about data manipulation, visualization. Now we have seen statistics. So any doubts, guys? Actually our module 2 has ended. Okay, any doubts, guys? Hello.
No.
Okay, that's great. So, no doubts. Okay. So now I'm gonna give an assignment. Okay. So you guys need to perform the data processing and statistics for the iris dataset. So it's a simple dataset. I'm just giving you a glimpse of it, how to load the dataset. As I'm saying, like Seaborn has a function called as load dataset, where you need to just specify iris. Okay. It will just throw the dataset to this variable iris. Okay. Once you plot, like visualize it, this is what the dataset you are having. So I'm saying a way to load the dataset. Now you guys need to perform everything. Data pre-processing, whatever the steps we have done, you guys need to do. Data visualization, whatever the plots we have done, you guys need to do. And like meta manipulation also, you guys need to do. Finally, the like a probabilities we have seen, no, mean, median value, like those things you guys need to perform on this dataset. Okay, guys, any difficulty in doing this assignment? Hello. No. Okay. Okay, I will stop share the screen. Okay. So yeah guys, so that's it from my side. Okay. Square root of variance. Yes. No doubts. Okay. So guys, that's it from my side. So we have successfully completed the second module also, and you guys need to like work on the assignment. So like I doesn't receive, except a person, I doesn't receive any assignment from anyone. So I need you guys to work on the assignment, because like I have given three assignments. So for Python I have given an inventory management system, where for SQL I have asked you guys to create your own dataset and work on the queries. And now this data processing and this statistical module, I have given an assignment to do everything using the iris dataset. Okay, so guys, please make sure that you guys have just work on to this assignment, so that you guys know where you guys are. Okay, once I'm just teaching, you guys can able to understand, but you guys need to work on this assignment, so that you guys can able to know, yeah, I'm just in the same track. Okay, so we are having ample time, like nearly 5 minutes. Okay, guys, ask me any doubts that you guys are having related to the first and second modules that we have completed so far. Guys, any doubts? Hello.
So, so first half of the this session I missed. So can it be possible to it's get it recording?
Yeah. You will be getting recording. I think it will be in portal, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So guys, like if you are you guys feeling any difficulties or anything that you guys want me to change, or is it okay for you guys? Can I go in this speed? Let me
Okay,
know.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you guys able to understand? Because like we have completed two modules. There is only two more modules, which will be very interesting. I need every one of your response. Now we are like nearly six people's only, but everyone are responding. I'm very happy. So try to respond, so that we're gonna complete the machine learning module next week, and then deep learning module like next week. Okay. So uh, more interesting things are gonna come. So you guys gonna work on hands-on projects also. Okay. So yeah, guys, any doubts? So before coming for the next session, you guys just complete all the three assignments. Okay. So any doubts, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. So Jaydeep doesn't have any doubts. Anyone else? What about Chaitan?
Yes, sir.
You are having doubt.
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else guess? Okay. Then nothing is done. Not there. Then we can drop off, I think. So guys, let me know if you guys feel any difficulties. Ping me and WhatsApp, and yeah, that's it from my side. Okay, I will be sharing the assignment. Please make sure that you guys done the assignment. Okay. So thank you everyone, guys. Thank you so much, and take
Thank
care.
you, sir.
Bye. Yeah, yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye. Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye.